Bombed Mosul connects to lifesaver for lenient regular people. Reuters by Stephen Callan. Mosul, Iraq. Mosul, Iraq. The rubble of a scaffold exploded by Islamic State in Mosul to square propelling Iraqi strengths has turned into a help for regular citizens as more of the northern city loosens up from the hold of the ultra-hardline militants. Men and ladies, kids and the elderly scramble down the banks of the Qasr River, a tributary of the Tigris somewhere in the range of 30 meters wide and a meter profound, which counter-fear-based oppression powers crossed a week ago in an evening-time raid, lumbering over stepping stools and pipes. Regular folks creep onto the traverse of the extension, which has crumbled into the cloudy water, and shimmy up the inverse bank along an earth path. Those getting away east to Zuhur area drag bags alongside strollers and wheelchairs. Those returning west to Mathana convey sacks of rice, potatoes and onions, containers of eggs and packs of infant diapers. The adventure in either heading is typically a few kilometers. Now there are individuals entering and individuals leaving. Major General Sami al-Aridi disclosed to Reuters this week, subsequent to visiting both sides of the waterway on foot. The ones left's identity returning, and the individuals who are leaving now are originating from neighborhoods where there are right now clashes. He said he anticipated that the most recent evacuees would return in a day or two as Iraqi strengths pushed promote west. The United Nations had cautioned that the US-sponsored crusade to kick Islamic State out of Mosul, their biggest urban fortification in Iraq or Syria, could uproot up to 1.5 million people, but with a significant part of the eastern portion of the city now under government control. Most inhabitants have remained in their homes or moved in briefly with relatives in other neighborhoods. That has entangled the undertaking of the military, which must battle among regular citizens in developed zones against an adversary that has focused on non-warriors and covered up among them harsh conditions. The hostile, including a 100,000-inch number ground constraint of Iraqi troops, individuals from the self-sufficient Kurdish security powers and primarily Shiite militiamen, is the most complex fight in Iraq since the U.S. drove intrusion in 2003. When it propelled the hostile in October, the administration would have liked to have retaken the city before the finish of 2016. However, Iraqi Prime Minister Haider al-Abadi said in December it could now take an additional 3 months to drive